Hello my friends from Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I am so excited to be here properly this time because last time was kind of like the quick version. Today, I just actually got off of Finnegan's Flyers and wow, sitting on the side that faces the queue, which was a pro tip from one of my followers. As you're going up, you get some really cool views of everything that's going on, and I haven't even really seen this park in the daylight, so I'm really excited. The first point of order though is we have some unfinished business with Griffin, so we're gonna go head over that way and get that done first thing. So I invite you to come along. Let's go do this. As I'm starting to make my way over to that France area where Griffin is at, seeing signs for Celtic Fire, which apparently is a show that was highly recommended from a lot of my followers and subscribers, so I'm gonna have to carve out a little time to check this out. This is the first time I've seen like a little peephole for cameras and stuff. Let's take advantage of it. And there's a bald eagle. That's so cool. Sorry, we are looking for a griffin. All right, I believe we found our spot here for Griffin. Huh, that train looks empty. I wonder why. So, sadly, it looks like maintenance is working on it right now and running trains. I don't know why I have had such bad luck with this guy, with Griffin. We're gonna check back in a little bit, but I'm going to take advantage of this and head to the other part of the park that I didn't get to in my last little quick visit. I didn't expect this in the next area, but it looks like Canada. I thought they were all different European locations. I guess maybe it's because this was, I saw New France on the map, so I guess this is like Quebec. This is amazing right here. This is the entrance to Invader. It didn't have the sign anywhere, did it? Oh, there it is. And this line, I don't know what's up with rides not being open yet because it is like 11:30, somewhere in between there. This is the line for the log flume, I believe. The Le Scoot log flume, and it's not open yet either. I forgot how loud the lift hill is to those inverted B&Ms, but because the lockers were completely full over at Invader, I came over the bridge and got a locker here at Alpengeist. So then I went over and did Invader, which was a lot of fun. It's one of those GCIs, you know, a lot of laterals, not too much air. I was sitting towards the back, but not in the back row. Kind of expected a little more pops, but it was okay, it was decent. But Alpengeist, wow, my top Raptor for my favorite inverted. This one, I loved the arrangement, the elements. It kind of didn't have too much of a second half. It was just trying to get you back to the station, which was okay, I guess. But it definitely had the most exciting first half that I've experienced in terms of this. But then once I hit the brake run, and yeah, there were some barrel rolls, which were good. But yeah, I'm not sure. But either way, I highly rate it. That was amazing. And I need to stop and take a second to show you the theming. So Alpengeist, if you don't know, is the ghost of the Alps, essentially. So this whole area is themed after like a ski lodge. So there's like sled rental over there. There's this really cool statue over here and the signs. And then just within the queue and everything is really cool. Even the trains have like skis on them. All right, so we are on our way to Griffin now. It's finally reopened. We're gonna see how bad the line is. It's pretty crowded here today, and it feels like a lot of the walkways and bridges weren't meant to accommodate the amount of people that are in this park. But let's talk about Celtic Fire, which was a lot of fun. I'm not very big on like the, what do you call that, Irish step dancing. Although that wasn't entirely step dancing, I would say, because they weren't like stiff in the upper body. I'm partial to hoofing myself, and then there was a blend of some nice like classical / Broadway style tap dance as well. So overall, pretty cool. Some nice soft shoe. Music was awesome. The music, I didn't realize they were going to play live music as well. That was pretty cool. As a whole, nice way to cool off. Good show. Very entertaining.
Now prepare to enjoy the power and speed of the mythical Griffin.
So we finally did it. Finally got on Griffin after all that time. What a solid little dive coaster that was. It actually had a water element. I don't think I've been on a dive coaster or any roller coaster for that matter that had one like that. I think there might have been a regular roller coaster, but definitely not a dive coaster. I don't think Yukon Striker or Valraven, the only other dives that I've been on, had anything like that. All right, before we get into the next area, I just want to say overall, Invader was the only one that kind of fell flat for me. Alpengeist was ridiculous as a B&M invert in terms of the ones that I've ridden. Griffin, I love dive coasters, what can I say? It was phenomenal. I have heard that there is still an Arrow looping coaster here. I'm excited to ride that, see how it compares to the others that I've been on. Maybe including Scream Machine, because yeah, that used to be my jam. But recently I rode Viper and Anaconda. Oh wow, what the? Is that like a Oompa band? Yeah, this is a nice little area here, this kind of little town square with the fountain. Just before, when I caught the Oompa band, this was going off. It was like a crazy little show. I hope to catch that in a little bit or maybe later. But most important of all, I found the carousel. You guys know I love me a good carousel. So I can't find a terrible amount of info on this carousel. It looks like a Herschel Company carousel. It has kind of a faux placement for a pipe organ. And then what kind of bugged me is this weird kind of peach coloring on the top. They just look like errant brushstrokes. That's weird. But I see some signs of it having been pretty cool at one point. Like this crazy grinning lady. So I'm not sure. The horses look good, but they don't look like wood carved. They look like resin or something like that. I'm not sure what to make of this. You guys let me know. I know a lot of you, this is your home park. But yeah, I'm puzzled that this park does not have like a cool, old-timey carousel. Now passing by the Land of Dragons, which looks really cool. I think this used to be like the dominant kids area until that Sesame Street area opened up. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. As we make our way, oh, I see a sign, an unfortunate sign up ahead. If anything else, not just for Pantheon, but to come back when the Rhine River Cruise is open. That is one of the big things that I was told that I had to do. And I'm going to have to come back to do it for sure. I turned the corner here and holy moly, Interlocking Loops. I've only heard legend of something like this. I'm guessing there's not too many that do this. Oh, there it goes. All right, we made it up all those stairs up that very steep hill, and Loch Ness Monster, unfortunately, the line is almost outside the entrance here. But I really like the theming. It looks like some sort of expedition or something like that. Like this stuff right here might be some of what you need to go on an expedition to hunt Nessie. And then they have a whole bunch of tents and sheds and stuff. Let's go take a closer look. So just over here they have like an anchor and a couple of other things here, but you can see that the queue goes around all these tents and stuff like that, which is pretty fun. I appreciate all the theming that they seem to do with their queues, with their attractions. It's great. So unfortunately, I can't get onto Loch Ness Monster right now because all their lockers are full. I would have to go to another attraction, put my stuff in the locker there, and yeah, then walk back here, just like I did with Invader and Alpengeist, but there's nothing nearby to do it with, so I'm gonna have to come back in a little bit. Off camera, I tried to get onto Pompeii, but after waiting 45 minutes, that went down. Seems to be an issue right now with line cutters. There were at least 3 instances of that while I was in line for Pompeii, which is pretty bad. Yeah, just all around weirdness, lots of weirdness with the ops today. There's been a lot of instances of like trains leaving with a lot of empty seats. Some of these places need single rider lines. Overall, the vibe is that it's so crowded here, they need to stop operating like a Six Flags or a Cedar Fair and more like a Disney or Universal with the amount of people that are here. and just the amount of lost throughput or output on their big rides. So we're here at Fest House now, gonna check this out. I heard that they have some pretty good food, and I think I just missed the Oompa band, unfortunately. Wow, you really have to walk right near these speakers, huh? All right, a nice little German merch shop, I guess. And wow, oh wow. This place is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Holy smokes, this place is massive. I did not expect this at all. All right, let's figure out what to eat. So I ended up getting the sausage combo, which honestly I didn't think was the best. The potatoes and the sauerkraut were okay. The smoked sausage was kind of but the bratwurst and the knackwurst they were missing something seasoning-wise. I'm not sure. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I wasn't digging that, unfortunately. But anyway, I have moved on, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get on Verbolten, which I think that would leave. I still need to do 3 coasters. It's been a rough day trying to get rides done with uptime, or not uptime, but like Griffin early in the morning, not really starting up until, I want to say almost 12, like 11:30. I still need to get on, credit-wise anyway, still need to get on Verbolten, Loch Ness because of the lockers, and Tempesto still. And I would really love to be able to do a night ride over on Apollo's Chariot, maybe in the back row. But the way things are going right now, that might be a pipe dream. All right, guys, apologies for this being kind of a weird vlog, but because of the lack of lockers at each location for these roller coasters, I've had to go to one and then backtrack a little bit. So I backtracked over to Loch Ness Monster. I didn't realize that that roller coaster was basically just a whole thing, like the whole ride is for those interlocking loops. There wasn't really any other elements except the tunnel. That was a wild little thing where they put the tunnel, a helix in a tunnel. That was cool. But other than that, it was only the 2 inversions there. So not what I come to expect from our looping coaster. It was rough too, and the restraints weren't quite as bad as the ones over at Darien Lake with Viper. I would say that those have been the worst, and like the most classic arrow, dig into your shoulder, clap your ears type of thing. Then I went over to Verbolten, which the theming is excellent. Just like I said with Loch Ness Monster, the ride, I didn't expect it to have so much going on indoors. I knew it was kind of like a half indoor, half outdoor sort of deal, but I didn't expect it to quite do what it did. And then that drop was so great. I don't know how they were trying to cue it exactly, but it felt off with like the lighting and stuff and the intensity peaking, then quiet, and maybe that's what they were going for. I think I just figured that out. But anyway, now that just leaves Tempesto over here. I'm here in like the Italy area, whatever it's actually called. It looks pretty cool. They have some flat rides and stuff themed after Da Vinci, but overall it's been a weird day, a weird vlog, but thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I'm trying to talk over the music here, but this is Tempesto. Oh man, it was so embarrassing in my last vlog. I was like, oh, Paul's Chariot, But yeah, this is Tempesto. It's very similar to like Electric Eel, and I believe also the Phobia Fear coaster over at Lake Compounds. So here we go, last credit of the day. Update with a weird cut, but I just did my night ride on the back row of Apollo's Chariot, and that was the most amazing thing I've done in a while. So yeah, definitely a weird day, a weird vlog. Normally I do not let my vlogs and my live streams like bump up into each other, but unfortunately, in order to get all the credits here, it had to be done. The music is super loud I don't know if that's happening to try to get you out of the park or something, where they start raising the volume of it or what. But anyway, guys, to me, overall, a fun day because there were new coasters. I will definitely be back tomorrow for a part 2 because there's a lot of shows, animals, and a day ride on Apollo that I never got because, oh my god, I didn't even bring that up. Why didn't I bring that up? The night ride, back row of Apollo's Chariot. Oh my gosh, that was the closest thing to a religious experience on a roller coaster that I've ever had. The amount of air that you got, it helped a lot that the 3 random people that I went on that with were having a blast with it too. Just took it from here to here and almost off screen. But yeah, that was incredible. The amount of air, I'm assuming it's all warmed up. It's been running all day. I got on one of the last trains of the night. It was just the best. I haven't been on it during the day because of last time when I came here after my live stream wanted me to come here after King's Dominion. So I gotta know what it's like. I'll be here tomorrow. I want to get Alpengeist. I want to see some animals. I want to see some birds. So we're gonna do that. But for now, guys, a strange day here with an unprepared Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And I hope you go make your own adventure. Music's so loud.